Have you ever felt like you're playing a game where someone else wrote the rules? That you are a spectator in your own life, subject to the whims of circumstance, luck, and the decisions of others? This feeling of powerlessness is the default human experience. Yet, there exists a very small percentage of people, what we can call the 1%, who understand a fundamental truth that changes the entire game. They don't have more luck or better stars. They simply understand that the external world is not the cause, but the effect. They have learned that what you see around you, your relationships, your health, your finances, is a perfect, holographic reflection of what is happening inside you. This isn't a motivational concept or a pleasant philosophy. This is a law of reality, woven into the fabric of the universe itself. The universe isn't personal. It's a mirror. It doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you are. Your reality is a direct broadcast of your energetic frequency, a frequency determined by your dominant thoughts, your emotional state, and the deep, often unconscious beliefs you hold about yourself and the world. Every circumstance, every person, every event that shows up in your life is a piece of energetic feedback, accurately reflecting the signal you are sending out. The great mistake is believing that this is all random. It is not. It is a perfect, lawful response to the consciousness you inhabit. The first step to leaving the 99% and joining the 1% is to accept this radical premise. Your life is a mirror, and the only place to initiate change is within. The solution, then, is deceptively simple in its statement, yet profound in its application. To change your world, you must change your internal state of being. This is the master key that unlocks every door. Here is where the intersection of ancient wisdom and modern science becomes undeniable. Quantum physics reveals a universe that is fundamentally different from the solid, predictable world we perceive. At the subatomic level, reality exists as a field of infinite potential, a sea of energy waves. It is only when an observer focuses their attention that these waves of possibility collapse into a specific particle, an event, a physical experience. This is the famous observer effect. You are that observer. Your consciousness is the selective force that chooses from the infinite field of potential and makes it real. You are constantly collapsing potential into reality with your focus and your feeling. The problem is, for most people, this process is unconscious. Your energy is scattered. Your focus is on what you lack. Your emotional state is a reaction to yesterday's news. You are broadcasting a signal of inconsistency, lack, and reaction, and the universal mirror faithfully reflects it back to you. The shift occurs when you move from being an unconscious observer, creating by default, to a conscious creator, creating by design. You stop letting the outside world dictate your internal state. Instead, you deliberately choose the internal state that matches the reality you wish to experience, and you hold it, regardless of what the mirror is currently showing you. This is how you begin to consciously direct the flow of energy and shape the world around you. But here is the critical distinction that most people miss. Understanding this intellectually is not enough. You cannot think your way into a new reality. Why? Because according to neuroscience, 95% of who you are by the age of 35 is a set of memorized behaviors, emotional reactions, and unconscious beliefs that function like a computer program. Your conscious mind, the 5% that is reading these words, may want abundance, health, and love. But your subconscious body mind, the 95%, may be conditioned for struggle, scarcity, and anxiety. Your body has become addicted to the chemistry of your familiar emotions, so you have a thought of success, and immediately your body floods with the familiar feeling of doubt, because that is its conditioned state. This is the great challenge, the gap between intellectual understanding and embodied wisdom. True transformation happens at the level of the body, at the level of the subconscious. It requires you to do more than think a new thought. It demands that you become a new person. You must teach your body, emotionally, what your future reality feels like. This is not about faking it. It's about generating the actual feeling, the frequency, of your desired reality within your own being, in the present moment. Your body is the antenna broadcasting your signal to the quantum field. If your mind is sending one signal but your body is sending another, the result is an incoherent, weak signal that creates more of the same. The work is to align your thoughts and your feelings, your mind and your body, until you are broadcasting a new, coherent signature into the field. This is embodiment. It is the bridge from knowing the path to walking the path. So how do you make this practical? You start by understanding that the reality you desire is not something you need to build from scratch. It already exists. In the quantum field, every possibility exists simultaneously. Think of it like a radio. All the stations, rock, classical, jazz, are broadcasting at the same time. You don't have to create the music. You just have to tune your receiver to the correct frequency to experience it. Your desired reality is a frequency. The reality of wealth, the reality of perfect health, the reality of profound love. These are all existing stations. Your current reality is simply the station you are tuned to by default because of your subconscious programming. Your job is not to struggle or force or create something out of nothing. Your job is to tune your receiver, your state of being, to the frequency of the reality you want. How? You ask yourself, what would be the state of being of the person who is already living that reality? How would they think? How would they feel? How would they carry themselves? Then, you practice embodying that state in the here and now. You don't wait for your bank account to change to feel abundant. You generate the feeling of abundance first. You don't wait for a partner to show up to feel loved. You generate the feeling of being loved and whole now. The fundamental error is believing the external world must change first for you to feel better. The truth, supported by quantum law, is that you must feel better first, and then the external world must change to match your new frequency. This is moving from a cause and effect model of reality to a causing and effect model. You are the cause. Your state of being is the cause. The external world is the effect, the printout, the inevitable result. Let's go deeper into the mechanics of this creative process, because this is where true mastery lies. The universe responds to frequency, which is a combination of your thoughts and your emotions. Your thoughts are the electrical charge you send out into the quantum field, and your emotions are the magnetic charge that draws reality back to you. When you have a clear intention, a clear thought of what you want, and you couple it with an elevated emotion like gratitude, joy, or love, you create a powerful, coherent electromagnetic signal. This signal resonates with a potential reality in the quantum field that matches it. This is the essence of creation. However, most people inadvertently sabotage this process with attachment. You set an intention, but you immediately follow it with fear, doubt, and a desperate need for it to happen. This attachment is not a signal of faith. It is a signal of lack. You are essentially telling the universe, I don't have this, and I'm scared I won't get it. Fear-based attachment broadcasts a frequency of absence, which the universe then faithfully mirrors back to you. The key is to cultivate clear intention paired with emotional detachment. You become certain of your intention, but you surrender the outcome, the timing, and the details to a higher intelligence. You trust that when you broadcast a coherent signal, the response is law. This broadcasts a frequency of wholeness. It says, I am so complete right now, feeling the joy and gratitude of my desire fulfilled, that I don't need it to happen to feel whole. Paradoxically, this state of being is what allows it to manifest effortlessly. This is also where we must address the past. Many people are trying to create a new future while being anchored to the energy of their past. Every painful memory you hold carries an emotional charge. That charge is part of your broadcast. To change your signal, you must change the meaning you assign to your past. This isn't about pretending it didn't happen. It's about alchemy. It's about looking at your greatest challenges and extracting the wisdom, the strength, the resilience they gave you. When you find the lesson and feel genuine gratitude for the growth it provided, you dissolve the negative emotional charge. You release the anchor. You are no longer a victim of your past, but a student of it, freeing up your energy to create a new future. Let's turn this knowledge into a daily practice. True change is not born from a single moment of insight, but from the consistent application of that insight. Your first and most crucial practice is embodiment. I want you to set aside time each day, even just 10 minutes, to intentionally feel the physical and emotional sensations of your desired reality as if it were already your present. Don't just visualize it like a movie on a screen. Step into the movie. If you desire abundance, feel the sensation of relief in your shoulders, the feeling of freedom in your chest, the calm in your nervous system. If you desire love, generate the warmth in your heart, the expansion, the feeling of safety and connection. Anchor these feelings in your body. Your body is your subconscious mind. By repeatedly giving it a taste of the future, you are reconditioning it. You are teaching it that this new emotional state is its new normal, its new home. Second, become a master of your past. Take one painful memory or limiting story that you often replay. Instead of seeing it as evidence of your limitation, ask yourself, what did I learn from this? How did this experience make me stronger, more compassionate, or wiser? Find the gift in the wound. Write it down. Feel gratitude for the wisdom, not for the pain itself, but for the growth it initiated. This act of reframing changes the story from one of victimhood to one of empowerment, and it fundamentally alters your energetic signature. And what about when internal resistance arises? When you feel doubt, fear, or unworthiness, do not fight it. Fighting resistance only strengthens it. Instead, meet it with curiosity. Treat that feeling as a messenger. Get quiet and ask it, what are you trying to protect me from? What old belief is this connected to? This resistance is not your enemy. It is a signpost pointing directly to the old programming that needs to be seen, understood, and integrated. By approaching it with awareness instead of force, you allow it to dissolve. The ultimate aim of these practices is to achieve inner coherence and live from a place of present moment awareness. The past is a memory. The future, a possibility. The only point of true creative power you have is right now. Your state of being in this moment is your broadcast. The more you can stabilize your awareness in the present and consciously choose your frequency, the more masterful you become as a creator. It's a discipline, a daily commitment to being more conscious than you are programmed. The external world is a lagging indicator. It's the echo of your past vibrational output. The most common mistake people make is that they start this work. They feel good for a day or two, but then they look at their bank account or their relationship status, see that nothing has changed, and immediately revert to their old state of lack and frustration. This is giving your power away to the 3D world. You are letting the echo dictate your current vibration. Your task is to hold the new frequency regardless of the current evidence. You must fall in love with your future reality so much that you are no longer looking for it, because you are living it internally. This requires a level of faith and persistence that goes beyond casual interest. This is a commitment to your own consciousness. When doubt creeps in, you must have a system to return to your chosen state. This could be a specific piece of music, a 5-minute meditation where you reconnect with the feeling of your future, or reading a passage that inspires you. You must become more stubborn about your internal state than you are about your external reality. Think of it like a gardener. You plant a seed, you water it, you give it sun, but you don't dig it up every day to see if it's growing. You trust the process. Your new state of being is the seed. Your consistent attention and feeling is the water and sun. The harvest is inevitable, but you must not waver in your conviction. You must trust the unseen reality more than the seen reality. This is the bridge you must cross, from reacting to the 3D world to creating from the 5D world of quantum potential. Let's bring all of this together. The life you are experiencing is not happening to you. It is responding to you. It is a perfect mirror of your internal state of being, your energetic frequency. The great secret understood by the 1% is that the power to change anything outside of you lies entirely inside of you. This is not about wishful thinking. It's about a deep, pragmatic alignment of your thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations. It is the shift from being a victim of your past programming to becoming the conscious creator of your future experience. You don't create reality from scratch, you select it. You tune to the frequency of the life you desire by embodying the feelings of that reality in the present moment. Your job is to generate the feeling of wholeness, of abundance, of love, of health, before you have the evidence. This is the work. It is the most important work you will ever do. It requires you to be more committed to the feeling of your future than to the memory of your past. It requires you to turn inward, to alchemize your past pain into wisdom, and to meet your resistance with curiosity, not with force. It demands that you trust in the unseen, that you hold your vision and your elevated emotional state, even when the world around you reflects your old patterns. You are a divine creator with the power to collapse infinite potential into tangible experience. This is your birthright. The question is not whether you are powerful enough. The only question is whether you are willing to do the internal work to claim that power. So, make a decision today. Will you continue to let your environment control your being, or will you master your being to create your environment? The choice is yours. The power is now. Commit to this practice, embody your future, and watch as the mirror of the universe rearranges itself to reflect the truth of who you have become.